Okay guys, the AI space is moving at lightning speed, and today I'm bringing you 4 new AI tools that are genuinely going to blow your mind. We're talking about one that lets you completely control the lighting of a photo like in real life, another that can instantly erase people or objects from a picture without leaving a trace, another tool that gives AI-powered magnifying to super resolution, and an AI that can animate any character from a single still image. This is some of the coolest tech I've seen all year. Alright, let's dive into this first one. Recently, Google has been absolutely on fire in the AI space, as you know, and they have just dropped another seriously cool tool called Light Lab. This is not some basic filter. It's a technology that actually lets you control the lighting inside a photo with almost surgical precision. You can brighten or dim lights, shift their colors entirely, and even introduce new light sources that weren't there before. Let's look at some examples, because once you see it, you'll understand why it's such a big deal. Here's a simple before image. A cozy living room with some soft lighting, and with just a few clicks. Here's the after. The AI understands where the light is coming from and how it should realistically illuminate the room. The shadows shift, the color tones adjust, and it actually feels like the light is off in real life. You can even pick the colors of the lighting. Like in this next example, here's the untouched photo, and now we've completely turned off the light. Or take this one, where the lamp was originally off. The AI figures it out and lights it up with a warm, believable glow. But it gets better. The AI can even manage ambient light. Say you've got this cozy room lit from within. With Light Lab, you can simulate strong daylight coming through a window, and it still keeps the original red and blue glows inside perfectly intact. How insane is that? This is something that would take a Photoshop expert hours, if not days, to get right. Or take this other example. Instead of outdoor light, let's cancel that and activate this small indoor lamp. The difference is seamless, realistic, instant. And yes, it doesn't just work on real-world photos, it handles anime-style artwork just as smoothly. Watch this bright daytime scene transition into nighttime, and then we flick the lamp on, just like that. So, how does it work? When you upload a photo, first the AI scans the image and builds a segmentation map, identifying every light source. Then it constructs a depth map that understands the room's 3D layout. This is what enables it to get shadows and reflections just right. Then it takes your chosen brightness and color settings and feeds everything into a light control diffusion model. This model literally re-renders the photo from scratch based on your exact input. Each one gets its own brightness slider. Let's look at this room. When I slide up the brightness for this one light, only that part gets lit up. It's subtle and convincing, even down to the shadows it creates. Now I'll turn it off and toggle the other one instead. Again, everything just looks right. Turn both lights on, you've got a fully lit scene. Here's a more detailed example. I can dim the lamp light, and you can see how the scene transforms into nighttime. And look, see the reflection of the window on the wall? The AI adds that automatically. It's so detailed, it's almost unbelievable. And here's something wild. If the light doesn't exist at all, you can just add one. Drop a new light source anywhere you like, and look at this eerie glow. Creepy, but accurate. You can even adjust the entire room's lighting overall, make it warmer, cooler, brighter, whatever vibe you're going for. It even handles toy sets like Lego. Light up a street lamp, a little window, or all the signs in one go. Then dial it back until it feels just right. And beyond brightness, you get complete control of the color. Switch this light on. It's a cool blue right now, but you can shift it over to purple or even hot pink using a color wheel. With multiple light sources, each one stays editable on its own. Maybe I want this one to stay golden yellow and this other one a soft pink. The whole scene still feels totally natural. For now, Google has only released the technical paper on Light Lab, so we don't know if or when they'll release it as a public tool. But if you're interested in diving deeper into the research, or just want to check out more examples, I'll drop a link for you in the description, and you can let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's totally worth checking out. Alright, on to the next one. This next tool is so ridiculously handy, it feels like you're using a cheat code. It's called Pixel Hacker, and it's built for one job, cleanly erasing unwanted elements from any image. And it does it with scary precision. Let's dive into a few examples. You need to see it to believe it. Take this picture of a handbag on a branch. Just brush over the bag with a red mask, and boom, it's gone. The background is rebuilt flawlessly. Or here's a plane in the sky. Same thing. Paint over it, click erase, and now it's just clear blue sky. Got a photobomber ruining your perfect vacation photo? Not a problem. Erase them instantly. Distracting sign? Gone. A person in a group photo? Easily removed. But how about more complex cases? Take this scene. A person standing behind a chain-link fence. That's a tough one for AI, but look. Pixel Hacker removes them cleanly and preserves the fence pattern. Or this example. Again, it's almost perfect. There's a tiny bit of shoe left behind, but that's likely because the brush didn't fully cover it. This is insanely useful. You're at a landmark trying to get that perfect postcard photo, but the crowd won't leave. Snap the picture anyway and clean it up later with this tool. I bet this will be useful for a lot of people. Check this out. There's a crowd behind the subject. Just highlight all those people, and poof, they're gone. Now it looks like you had the entire place to yourself. Even in hyper-busy scenes, Pixel Hacker reconstructs architectural details and textures beautifully. It's seriously impressive. This one's great too. Look at this kid. Clearly not enjoying the crowd. So let's fix that. Erase the background distractions, and bam. Now it's peaceful and perfect. And here's the best part. The creators of Pixel Hacker have released everything. The code and models are fully open source. You can literally download and use this tool right now, locally. I'll link both the GitHub repo and the project page down below. Okay, third tool, and this one feels straight out of science fiction. It's called Chain of Zoom, and it's a next-level image enhancer that lets you zoom way into pictures while keeping everything looking ultra-sharp. We're talking up to 256x zoom. Sounds insane, right? Let me show you. Here's a scenic photo of a castle. We zoom into a small part. Looks great. Zoom again into just the rooftop. Still sharp. Now take a faraway patch of landscape and zoom again. Each level brings out more crisp, clear detail. You just keep going deeper and the quality holds. Here's another. This plant image. Zoom in once. Looks good. Zoom again. Then take a single vein on one leaf and magnify that. You end up with near microscopic clarity, and it still looks natural. You can zoom into faces, like this woman's face. Now pick out a strand of hair. Keep zooming. Texture, detail, it's all there. Or take this basic wooden table. Zoom, zoom, zoom. More grain, more texture, more depth. Architecture? No problem. This church, zoom into a tiny section, then zoom again. It reveals ornate detail you wouldn't even notice in the original. Even better, it handles text incredibly well. Look at this race car. Zoom into the sponsor logos once, twice, 3, 4 times, and the writing stays crisp and readable. That's super rare for AI upscalers. So how does this thing work? Rather than just stretching pixels, Chain of Zoom slices the image into smaller tiles. Each tile is then analyzed by a vision language model, an AI model that can look at a blurry blob and understand what it's meant to be. It then gives super detailed instructions to the image generator, something like, this orange blur is probably fur on a red panda, and the generator builds a high-quality version of that detail. And here's the kicker. It was trained using reinforcement learning. Every time the AI generated a realistic zoom, it got rewarded. Over time, it became incredibly good at predicting what those hidden details should look like. The code is available right now on GitHub. But heads up, you'll need a beast of a machine. You can technically run it on one GPU with 24 GB of VRAM, but the devs actually recommend 2 GPUs. Most people don't have that. But given it's open source, I'm betting someone will release a lighter version soon. Again, full project link and research paper are in the description. Alright, last tool, and we're ending strong. You might remember this one from a few weeks back. It's called Phantom, and it's made by the team at ByteDance. This is the tool that lets you take any image, character, object, even a sketch, and animate it into a full-on video. Quick refresher. Upload a single photo of this kid, write a short prompt, and here's the video it generates. Look closely. It looks just like the original photo, now in motion. It's not limited to people. You can take a product photo, like these shoes, and generate a motion ad from it. The camera pans, shadows shift. It's incredibly polished for something built from just a static image. And yes, you can go wild with it, like giving Mona Lisa a day at the beach. As weird as that is, it proves the flexibility of this tool. Now back then, Phantom was just a teaser. You couldn't use it. But here's the update. They've now released the full model, all 14 billion parameters of it. Open source, free to use. And the best part? There's now a comfy UI workflow available, so you can run this with way less effort than before. So if you've been waiting to play around with this, it's go time. I'll link the GitHub repo below with full instructions. So that's it for today, guys. It's so inspiring to see the open source community releasing such powerful tools for free. It's that spirit of sharing that pushes this entire field forward. I've left links to everything down below if you want to check them out. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, a like and subscribe would be amazing. Stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next.